local weather with the KX Storm Team.
We're the Service Valley Bowman Club, and we're having our annual trophy night on February 1st at 5 p.m.
Hey, Tom, how's the weather?
Hey, gentlemen, yeah, the weather on Saturday is going to be a lot warmer. It might be a little windy, but hey, the banquet's indoors, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at the radar and the satellite right now. The storm, the front that's moving through is doing a couple things. It's going to be weakening as it moves through, so by the time it gets well east of Highway 83, the snow is really going to be tapering off, and even at that, it's not going to be heavy anywhere. And the other thing it's doing is triggering a lot of wind, and we're going to get into that in just a little bit. But we can see the eastern extent of the snow right now, and there's a few shades of blue here around Hebron and Elgin. It's right at the edge of New Salem. It looks like just finally starting to get there. Should be into the Bismarck and Mandan area in the next several hours. And again, it's not going to be very heavy. And by the time it gets to Highway 83, maybe even a little bit more hit and miss than this. But you can see here, Newtown, Stanley up to Kenmare. Light snow. It's kind of just getting into Ward County right now, part of McLean County there. So over the next couple of days, any snow that we have tonight is going to continue to move east, and again, it's not going to be very heavy, and the wind will be picking up through the weekend. It's also going to be warmer all weekend long. Sunday might be a little bit cooler than Saturday, but temperatures will remain way above normal. And there is going to be some colder weather next week. And I got to tell you, several days ago, it looked like next week would have maybe 3 or 4 days of really cold weather. I don't think that's going to happen now. I think it is going to get colder, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as it looked earlier. So that's kind of a good thing for most people. Right now, we're looking at 22 degrees in the capital city, 4 degrees warmer than that in Bismarck, and then 4 degrees warmer than that in Williston and in Dickinson. So you can see the temperatures right now. It's not cold anywhere across western North Dakota. And the snow's about right here. If I had the radar on it, but notice the wind behind it, 20 to 30, almost 40 miles an hour in Bowman. And these stronger winds will continue to track east as the snow does. And so when we look at the Cartiva minor wind chills in Harvey, I mean, there's a couple spots it's kind of chilly with the wind, like in Crosby at 11 degrees and Harvey at 15. You can see Dickinson 17 for the wind chill. But overall, these aren't terrible wind chills. So here's our precision cast, and here's that by 7 o'clock where it looks like the snow might be. And you might notice these aren't real dark shades of blue there, but notice these long yellow wind streams. Those are the winds, and you can see the colors up there, 25 to 30 miles an hour basically. And by midnight, that snow's really kind of working its way out of here. The sky's going to try to clear at least for a little while, and then by tomorrow afternoon, the wind is going to start picking up again by tomorrow evening, and you can see those yellow lines there. So we have some blustery conditions for a while, and by midnight, most of the wind gusts will be really starting to weaken off, only to pick up again tomorrow in western North Dakota. So for the next 72 hours for Dickinson, kind of a roller coaster with temperatures, but that's a big jump. 56 for the high on Saturday in Dickinson, and we're going to be close to 50 in Williston. Here are the temperatures that I think is going to happen tonight, teens to around 20 degrees, and then daytime highs tomorrow, 30s and 40s. And over the next several days, it is really going to warm up, especially on Saturday, a little chillier on Sunday. But look at these temperatures, Lauren and Nicholas. Even next weekend it gets cold. It's now looking like it won't be that cold.
That looks great.
It does, for sure. Tom, thank you.